Hello, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss another function of Python, which is trunc or truncate. So this function is mainly used in order to remove decimal points from the decimal number. So suppose we have stored some value as decimal and we don't want decimal points in our program. So in that case, you can simply utilize this trunc function. So what it will do, it will convert your decimal number into integer value. If you try to compare with this function with floor function which we discussed previously, then like you might think like it is similar to the floor function, but it is not, because in floor function it is also rounding of the number, right? But in case of trunc, we are not rounding of the number, we are just removing the decimal points. Okay, so here you can see if we are providing the 3.14 as a parameter, then it convert it to 3. We are not rounding off, we are just removing the decimal point. So I hope this difference is clear to all of you. Now we will discuss each and every scenario one by one with their output. So this function resides in math module, so we are just importing the module import math, and then we are using multiple scenario. So for the 10th line, you can see we are using math.trunc and providing the value as 3.14. So if it process this value, it will become 3. So let's verify the same. I'm opening a terminal. Here I will write Python space session 63.py, which is my program name, and extension is py. So you can see it prints the various output, but for time being we are just focusing on the first one. So the first output is 3, which is for the first scenario. Now look at the second scenario. Here we are providing the value as minus 2.5. So if you try to convert this with trunc function, it will become minus 2 only, because it removes the decimal positions. Similarly, like if you try to pass value as 0 to this function, then there would not be any kind of change. Why? Because 0, we can't convert 0 to any, because it is already not containing any decimal value, right? So it becomes 0 only. Alright, now look at the fourth scenario. Here we are providing the value as 12345.6789. So if we convert this with the help of trunc function, it will become 12345. Now look at the fifth scenario. Here we are passing the value as 42. If you convert the value 42 with trunc function, it would remain same, because we are not passing any value which contains decimal, and trunc function will only remove the decimal if it is there. Okay, now look at the sixth scenario. Here we are providing the value as minus 10. So if you pass the minus 10 to this trunc function, it will not change anything, because here again we are not providing any decimal value, and trunc function only remove the decimal from the given number. So that's why it is same as minus 10. Okay, now we will see what will happen if we provide the value inside a variable. So I'm creating one variable x and storing the value as 2.7, which I'm passing to this function math.trunc, and if we try to execute this value, then what it will become? It will become 2. The only difference is that we are just providing it inside a variable. Other than this, it is working as the same as it was working for the above scenarios. It is just removing the decimal value from the given input parameter or argument. Okay, so yeah, these are the some scenarios where mostly we use this trunc function. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmat.